wish I could go back in time and not be such a spoiled brat. Well, Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to Wise Eats. Today, we're dishing up another edition of This Day in Diet History, where we dive into diets from the past and then compare them to diets from the future. I hope your 2019 New Year's resolutions are in full swing. If not, it's time to wise up.
Doc, I'm from the future.
So the date is January 5th, 2019, and we're going to roll the clock back 8 years to January 6th of 2011 and take a look at my diet for that day. For breakfast, I had Special K. And actually, if you take a look at the week, I had Special K for quite a few breakfasts that week because cereal was life back in those days. For lunch, I had a peanut butter sandwich with a protein bar. For dinner, I had oats with protein. And for a snack before bed, I had eggs and toast. So who doesn't love breakfast before bed, right?
All right, good guys. That's our good guys show for today.
I originally lost my weight in 2009. So this is 2011. So my weight loss was all done. Now I'm kind of going through the motions, trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my health and physique. My workout regimen was very scattered, and I didn't have a clear vision for what I wanted to do with my health at that time. And you can see as we get later into that week where that manifests itself, because on Friday, at the end of the night, I had Oreo ice cream. And then over the weekend, sweet and sour chicken, drinks. On Sunday, Kit Kat bars, chicken lo mein, sweet and sour chicken, egg rolls, and then more Oreo ice cream sandwiches.
How could I have been so careless? 1.21 gigawatts!
Even earlier in the week, looking at Monday, I had Serrano pizza, a steak sub, cheesecake and ice cream at dinner. But you can see I mixed in a couple of really solid low-calorie days, and that was really my strategy back then, was I could go off the rails whenever I wanted, as long as I brought it back and had a low-calorie meal to kind of average it all out.
Time you were tempted with a taste of nuts and honey.
Hulk Hogan doesn't eat nuts and honey.
So that's a good snapshot of my diet from 2011. Let's jump back to the future in 2019 and see where we're at.
We're sending you back to the future.
Okay, so my most recent diet looks like this, and I'm going to post this diet along with a few other of my diets from the week over at wise-eats.com/episode 5. So for breakfast, I had a breakfast bowl mixed with Thrive protein and peanut butter powder. That's a powdered peanut butter that we get from Costco. I know some people don't do the peanut thing. I don't eat peanuts a lot, but it's a delicious powder. It's pretty awesome, and it's limited ingredient, so I roll with it. You can get that recipe at wise-eats.com/energy bowl. It's a spin on Mike Dolce's breakfast bowl, which is a phenomenal recipe, and it's my go-to. I have it several days a week. If I've had a big breakfast and I'm going to work out around lunchtime, that'll be my pre-workout. Just a few hours later, get that workout in. You don't have to have a big meal right before you work out. You actually don't want to do that. Don't want to have a full stomach when you work out, but you do want to have enough food for energy. So just to get a little boost before the gym, I had some black coffee with MCT oil. As far as my workouts during the holidays, I'm going to post all of those over at wise-eats.com/episode 5. So check those out. I'll have the weights, the reps, full workouts that I did. And these are workouts that you can do. Obviously, you want to do the workouts to your level, adjust the weights so that you're doing them with proper form. But these are workouts I would recommend to just about anybody. Just work within your skill level, be safe, use good form, and you'll be fine. And they're awesome workouts. I love them. I do them 5 days a week.
Ain't gonna be needing this anymore, Jack.
After the workout, I had a berry muscle milk, threw in some chlorella tablets and a greens powder, spirulina, wheatgrass, a whole bunch of other stuff mixed in just to get some turbocharged greens in there. Throw them in a smoothie with some other stuff, and you don't even know they're there. They're so good for you, and that's a great way to get them in. For dinner, I had some Normandy-style vegetables, which is just a mix of carrots and cauliflower and broccoli with chicken, pine nuts, onion, and raisin. That was like a mixture, kind of random, but delicious. Threw in some like powdered garlic, some spices, trying to be high protein and lower fat. I'm on kind of like a high protein, low fat diet at the moment. And for a snack, it was Greek yogurt with chocolate casein protein, which kind of a quick, easy, high protein snack just before bed. I think it's a good strategy because I'm trying to maintain lean muscle mass while restricting my calories to lose weight for a weight loss competition.
Hungry for a big honey taste.
Big taste, honeycomb, big taste.
So yeah, just looking real quick over the holiday. Christmas Eve had lasagna. That was a family dinner. Christmas Eve was like a snack food kind of day with the family. Christmas Day was a seafood fest with crab cakes, crab balls, and shrimp. Went off the rails that day with French fries and popcorn and chocolate cake, cheese Danish, cream pie. And that was my deadlift day. Every once in a while, I'd run in the garage, rip off some deadlifts to get the digestion moving, get my energy going. And I felt great. Like I ate my tail off that day. Working in those deadlifts was awesome. That was I've never done that before, and that was like a cool new strategy. So I'm pretty excited about that, and it really got me focused on getting movement throughout the entire day rather than just that 1 hour. Day after Christmas was seafood leftovers, more chocolate cream pie. December 27th had a McDonald's ice cream cone. Then New Year's Eve, we went to Telways, which is that's like a fast food joint. That was the closest I've had to fast food in a really long time. It was just burgers and fries. And these are just highlighted meals. The rest of the day I was eating pretty clean. And I was trying to have high protein, low fat meals to kind of counteract what I was eating junk food wise. I'll post all of my diets and workouts from over the holidays over on the website. So definitely go to wise-eats.com/episode 5 and check that out. So my New Year's resolutions for 2019, I'm actually still in graduate school for finance. I want to graduate college. I will do that middle of this year.
Get out of town. I didn't know you did anything creative.
After graduating college, I plan to pursue my certification in personal training because I want to get some experience on that side of the spectrum. I'm going to continue training my tail off, pushing myself every day to become a better version of myself. I want to be a better friend, a better husband, a better coworker, and just a better person overall, because once we become a better version of ourselves, that ripples into everything else in life. There's actually a quote related to that I wanted to say. The good we do is never lost. It never ends. It never dies. In other places, in other times, in other people, the good we do lives on forever. And that was from Matthew Kelly. And I think that's a great quote. Everything that we do in life, especially the good things, they have a ripple effect. And I want my ripple effect in 2019 to be a good one.
Red bomb.
And I really want to grow this show over 2019 and put myself in a better position to help other people. I'd really love to run into somebody that said, hey, your website really inspired me to get my shit together and start making wise choices. And that'd be a dream come true for me, because that's the whole reason I'm doing this thing. I had a comment recently that people look at my physique and don't see it as attainable. And I was like pleased to hear that comment, actually, because that's the exact reason that I created this show, was to let people know that it is attainable. I mean, I was the worst of the worst. I came from alcoholism, junk food, and now I'm in the best shape of my life. And I'm going to be in the best shape of my life in 2021, 2022. Every year, I'm going to be getting better now. And it's because I turned my diet around, got passionate about exercise, And I want people to know that it's 100% attainable for you. And that's why I'm here, to help you. So get over to wise-eats.com, hit the contact button, get at me, leave a comment on the YouTube video, leave a 5-star iTunes review, and get after your goals in 2019.
That's better than a body slam.
Undefeated.
And still champion.
I think we could all live with the resolution of being good to other people, doing things that make us happy, pursuing things that light a fire inside of us. You know, even if it's only for a few moments a day, work on something that fulfills us. You know, we all have, a lot of us have jobs that we go to, and we have to do that to maintain and pay the bills and all that kind of thing. But, outside of that, find some time to work on something that really ignites a passion inside of you. I think that's a solid plan for 2019. So that's going to do it for another edition of This Day in Diet History. I hope you have a fantastic start to the 2019 year. And until next time, be good to yourself, be good to others, and make wise choices.